Hi guys, and welcome to DIY Ideas, and welcome to a new tutorial with fake fur wool. I have this cool loop scarf here made with really soft and cozy fake fur wool, obviously not real fur. But yeah, I made this with like a super fluffy yarn. How exactly I did this, I'm gonna show you in this video. Have fun! Okay guys, so here we are getting started. This is the really fluffy yarn. It's called faux fur. It has like this, yeah, it looks like fur almost. It's really cozy, really comfy. And yeah, on this one side we kind of have like the thread where the fluff is kind of like, you know, sewed onto. And yeah, how it kind of holds together. And then the other side is, you know, more the fluff. It's 100% polyester, 200 grams, 120 meters long. And this is meant for size 10 to 12 crocheting hooks. I'm gonna use my size 12 here. I actually already used some of this ball of yarn. I don't have 200 grams anymore. I have about 140 grams left. But that should be plenty for this project. So I'm going to get started here with some chain stitches. You can see it's, yeah, super fluffy. It looks just so, yeah, comfy, cozy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 chain stitches. Then I'm going to add 2 for height. And then I'm going to go backwards and half double crochets. So I go back here, pull it through. Now I have 3 on the hook. As you can see, just it's super fluffy, super cozy. And then I pull the thread through all 3. Then here is the next spot. Well, this is actually the one I already used. And so now I'm feeling kind of forward just to see where the next one would be, because I can't really see very well. I guess that's kind of part of the fluffy look. Okay, so here another half double crochet. Here again, I'm feeling. All right. And here again through all. Okay, here it's just a little kind of like rolled up, and so now I'm just continuing. I'm always feeling with my fingers here just because it's not super easy to see where you're supposed to go in, but with the fingertips it's pretty easy to feel or to sense where exactly you're supposed to poke in. And here in the chain stitches, yeah, you just can't really tell. But I think this is going quite well. And here I'm getting all the way over to the other side. And I have 1 single stitch left here. And so I'm going in here now, and then our first row is fully done. Okay, so both sides here just really nice and cozy. I'm going to not actually go into the stitches in the next row, but I'm gonna go in between the 2 stitches. So if I kind of pull it apart here, you can see what I'm talking about. So this is our stitch, this is our half double crochet, and you can't really see much more than that, and so it's gonna be really hard to actually like poke in where you're supposed to be poking in. And so I'm just gonna go here in between the stitches. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot easier. Okay, for that I'm gonna do 2 chain stitches for height, and then we turn it all around. And then we always will go into the bigger holes basically and do half double crochets. Just wrap around, and then with your fingers, just feel where the next bigger hole is. And then we're doing half double crochets here. In general, the wool or the yarn is really easy to crochet with the big crocheting hook. But sometimes, yeah, it just kind of sloops out a little bit. And then we're done with row number 2. So as you can see here, it's really nice and dense. You can't really like look through it all, but you can feel the structure underneath here for sure. And that's exactly where we like poke in again for the next row. Alright, 2 chain stitches for height, and then we turn it around and continue. Alright guys, so here's my update for you guys. As you can see here, it's developing quite nicely. It's getting bigger very, very quickly. It's really nice and quick to crochet with. That's obviously because the yarn is very thick. And obviously also the crocheting hook is pretty big. But yeah, anyway, you still just have a nice and not really compact, but just thick structure. And yeah, I think this is becoming a really nice scarf. I'm going to continue crocheting this and I'll show you what it looks like then. Alright, so I have a tiny bit of wool left over here, or I don't want to really call it wool, it's yarn. Yeah, so here we are. And I crocheted with this all the way over. Basically, it's a kind of a short scarf. But I'm just going to crochet this together for a loop scarf. It's really, really simple, honestly. So we go into the last stitch. This is where we basically finish the crocheting. And then I'm going to take the other side of the scarf and kind of flip it over. So just that I have them right on top of each other. And then I'm going to take my thread here back on the hook. And chain stitch, and then I'm just going to go in and poke through both sides. Okay, and so I'm just going to really, really simply with slip stitches just connect the 2 sides. Okay, so you always just poke in through both sides, get the thread, pull it through, and pull it all the way through the other side. And honestly, I can like feel pretty well where the stitches are. And so I'm just feeling around and then pulling it through when I'm in the right spot. And with that, we're getting, we're connecting the 2 sides really, really easily. You can't really tell it either from the outside, so this is a really great way to do this. But yeah, so this scarf didn't really turn out super long. Was maybe like 2/3 of a ball of yarn. With the whole ball, you could have definitely crocheted a whole like full-size scarf. But yeah, because this is also kind of wide for a scarf, it's just a little shorter. But so obviously, yeah, depending on what you're looking for, you can adjust. This. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull the thread out here because we reached the other side. Alright, here's the rest of the thread. Obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and hide the thread here later. But I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like now. And yeah, it's just super, super cozy, and the loop scarf, I love loop scarves. I'll put the thread inside. And so this is the seam where we just connected them. And as you can see, the seam is not like very visible. It's very hard to see, which is great. And then here, the scarf itself, super cozy, really, really soft. And it feels, yeah, just kind of like a nice fur, honestly. And yeah, I think this turned out really, really well. You can obviously make like nice headbands or maybe even pillows out of this. That could be fun. I really hope that you guys liked watching this video. If you did, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will see you next time here at DIY Ideas. Bye guys!